You might want to get the jelly beans out of your mouth before we start. No, I mean finish chewing them, you moron.
I got it out of my mouth. Okay, I'm ready. I can tuck it in my cheek.
Chipmunk.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, and jelly bean. Go.
Howdy, folks, and welcome back. Bowden Maddox here with my daughter, Michelle.
That's me. That's my name.
That's your name. Yeah.
Born and raised.
Michelle Maddox.
Shocker. That's not his real last name.
Yeah, well, it's easy enough to find out my real name. I advertise my podcast all the time. People are welcome to go find out. I don't really care. Volume 2, Chapter 6. We're going to start today. And I need to look at the camera instead of the screen. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that too.
Yeah. Burning the candle. Any guess
what Burning Man.
Ow. Any guess what burning the candle means? You heard the expression
Drugs.
burning the candle at both ends? You've never heard that? Really? Wow.
You've never said that in my 27 years
Who raised you?
You?
Burning the candle at both ends is a kind of an expression that means you're doing too much. You're working too hard. You're doing
too many eggs in your basket.
If you burn a candle on both ends, think about it. It's not the best way.
Too many eggs in your basket.
Yeah, it's too many eggs in your basket. Whatever you want to call it. So burning the candle. So can I give you a hint? Maybe what's going on?
They're burning candles.
Okay, they're burning candles. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Ready?
Yes.
There we go.
Are we going to play the intro? Are we going to play the intro every time?
Yeah, because each one of these is a separate video on YouTube.
Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
To us, it's the same day.
Okay. Awkward. I think they'd tell if I was wearing the same outfit each time.
Yeah, I think they kind of understand that. I don't think we have to tell them that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm alive.
You're eating too many jelly beans.
Yeah. How do you pronounce that name again?
RWBY.
God. I'm going to get banned from YouTube.
No, but I'm going to get somebody commenting and saying, it's Ruby, you idiot.
Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
Oh, chills. Jesus.
So, have you picked out a dress yet?
Chair's far away.
Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh,
don't worry. She's going.
Weiss? I thought we agreed. No doilies. If
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
Oh, God.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Jersey.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Basically, yeah.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys,
Is this a gender reveal party?
Blake will be at the dance.
Why are there blue and pink balloons everywhere?
Good point. You're right.
Is this an eye test? Somebody's spying on her. Yeah, she's tired and she's delusional.
Remember, she's part cat.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
What do you... We need to talk.
Who the hell?
Ren.
Oh. Didn't recognize him.
I
His
haven't
clothes
seen
on.
him.
We need to talk.
You haven't seen him in a while.
Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
And I you.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know.
Who ends up being his voice?
Who's doing his voice?
No, who ends up being it
what I'm
after?
asking
Monty's
is,
brother.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
how did you and Nora, you know?
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
John,
It's your girl.
what is it?
She is. Hey.
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and
Aw.
she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Tell
Uh-oh.
her exactly what you just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what?
Jean, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
This is awkward.
You're right. Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Fine.
Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose, and she was like super mom, baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just...
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torture walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can stop him.
You can't even stop me.
Kiss.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just please.
Maybe he's just really good
Get
friends.
some rest.
Yeah.
Not just for you, but for the people you care about.
Her eyes all of a sudden aren't dark anymore.
And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Oh.
Well, now they're dark again.
Continuity. Now, am I supposed to react to this?
That image?
What was on the board?
Not really. You should know what it is.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
Oh.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
It's a gender reveal party, and
Who's pregnant?
I don't know.
Oh, their first dance.
How cute. Michael's cheating on Lindsay.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished. So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood
How
now?
come nobody asked Ruby out?
Stupid lady stilts.
Or he didn't ask
Stupid
anybody.
lady stilts. Ugh. Oh wait, do we like him?
No,
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
everything's fine.
Every time I hear a man growing up, I go ugh, because I know they're all bad.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked, although one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds, but it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Ugh.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'm sure you would. Hate those people. Hate them.
You hate him? Mercury and Emerald?
Yes.
So what do you think of that one?
Why does that look like a weird picture of
It's a fan
Oh,
art.
okay. I was like,
At one point, they started featuring fan art.
eyes are huge.
Yeah. The shape of the head is slightly off too. You're right, but it's an interpretation.
Yes.
Somebody's interpretation of Yang. So, what do you think of that one?
Liked it.
You liked it?
Cute.
Well, what about it in particular?
I like Blake and Yang.
Blake and Yang, their talk.
Yes. And their bond, their relationship.
Yeah, their bond. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yang hugged her to kind of offer support.
Yeah.
Showed her that she couldn't fight the battle's all by herself and that she needs to have a life too.
Yeah.
Did you take much from her story? Yang's story of her growing up with RWBY?
Yes, they don't share the same mother.
They don't share the same mother. So Yang's first said her mom was Summer Rose, which has Ruby's last name, Ruby Rose. And we saw in the trailer, the red trailer, as well as the first episode, I think, Ruby, and the intro to the first episode, first season, first volume. Ruby is looking down at a grave marker or something, a memorial marker that says Summer Rose. So now we get the backstory of how that happened, because Yang said she went off on a mission and never came back. And then Yang said then she learned that Summer wasn't her real mother. That he had loved somebody else first. Yes. They were saved by their uncle. That would be, what's his name? Their uncle. Ruby said, my uncle.
Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob.
I don't know.
Crow.
Oh.
Uncle Crow. Remember, because you saw in the little drawing that they were doing of her memory, he came in with a scythe just like Ruby's, and he was cutting the Grim up. Nora. Yeah, anyway,
her shirt said "boop" on it.
Yeah, her shirt did say "boop" on it, which you heard her do in the episode where she came down from the trees when they paired up for the first time in the forest, and she touched Ren's nose and said "boop." That woman. But Jean and Ren were talking about girl troubles, and Pyrrha came in to offer advice, good advice. And then Nora said, practice what you preach. So it looks like the rest of the team notices what's going on between Pyrrha and John, but John doesn't seem to notice what's going on between Pyrrha and John. Yeah. That's about it.
All right, folks.
Did you also catch the other one where
sorry.
the Nora, where he said about, John was asking about you and Nora, and Nora's like, we're not together, which she said before as well. She's trying to say, we're just friends.
Oh, yeah, sure. And then in her head, she's dating him.
Maybe. Okay, well, yeah, that does it. So,
all right, folks.
On to the next episode, which would be of Volume 2, Chapter 7. So, thanks for watching. And bye.
Bye.
And catch you next time. See ya.